So, yeah, thanks for joining us today. Just tell the audience a bit more about Esendex and really what you do and then how the API is powering that business.
Esendex is a messaging company. We provide messaging services to a lot of the companies that are represented here, actually. But we provide messaging services, whether that be voice, SMS. We also support pages as well. I could have given you an API for that.
I wish we spoke earlier about that.
It's not as popular as it used to be. But yeah, we provide those services but we specialize in particular in messaging services for companies that sort of need mission critical messaging. So that's anything from a delivery company letting you know that your parcel's on its way the next day or your taxi's here, and that's right up to we're very popular with server alerts and system alerts, which system's gone down, or emergency services, medical services, that sort of thing. We deal with a lot of those sorts of companies.
Okay.
And we have a few different ways that people can access those services. So we have a web application that you can log into and send messages sort of manually or by uploading data. We have an email application for people who are sort of stuck behind a firewall in a large company somewhere. They're not allowed online. And that they can send text messages from their email application. But actually, by far, the most popular part of our business is our API. Our API represents about 60 to 70% of our business. And what that does, it allows people to sort of enable a sort of SMS or voice message enable, usually SMS in the case of the API, SMS enable their software and their own systems.
Okay. So, yeah, why has the API become such a big piece of your business and your revenue? What is that giving your audiences that the other channels didn't provide?
Well, what it does, it allows our customers to they have a business process that needs a message to go to someone. They need to convey a piece of information to their customer or to their staff or someone from their system, and by integrating with our API, it takes human intervention out of the equation. It's very if you think about, like, if you're sending a customer, if you run a taxi firm and you're messaging your customers every time their taxi's on its way, it would be tremendously time-consuming and expensive to message each person manually each time when they book their taxi. So you can integrate that automatically into your software. You can automate that process, and that means as your business scales, that will automatically scale with it. There's no problem there. There's no overhead in terms of staff or effort.
Okay. So essentially, the API is really giving you a scalable channel for communicating with their customers. And what's next? When you think about your API, I'm going to lead you a bit here, but you talk to me about it being a product. And just a lot of people, when they think about APIs, they think they might just plug an API on top of something and just layer it on like butter on toast. But that's not what you did. You've actually turned it into a real product, and the company thinks about it that way. Tell us a bit more about that aspect.
Yeah, one of the most challenging things of having an API that's central to your business is that you need to treat it as a product. And treating an API as a product is quite a difficult idea because actually APIs kind of came from the history of APIs, kind of just a thing that we did because we needed to get a piece of information from over here to over there, or make that system over there do something. I need it to tell it to do something. And so we kind of continued to think about it along those lines. People who were technical thought about it as a way of transmitting information. People who are non-technical didn't think about it at all. It's not a thing that exists. And that is another challenge with treating APIs as products. It's not a thing that exists that you can hold or show someone. You can't say, hey, this is an API, look at it, prod it, look at it,
But the product is obviously something that the business can sell. Right?
Yes, exactly. So that's how so the way we approached it was we train up all our staff on understanding not necessarily like what you integrate with the API or whether it supports whether it's RESTful or anything like that. We talk about why people want it, how people benefit from it, the kind of companies that are interested in it, and that allows us. And we also focus on how we talk about that API to our customers, whether they're technical or non-technical. We talk about the things they want to hear about. What can you do with it? Why is that a benefit to me? And is it easy to use? Which it is. And that's something that everyone can engage with, whether they're sort of technical or non-technical. Our sales staff, they're not software developers. They don't integrate with APIs ordinarily, but they can still talk about and confidently sell that API.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I just want to say thank you very much for coming up here today.
Yeah.
That's an awesome story.
Thank you.